Okay, let's go ahead and work on figure 3. The first step is to draw a line from I, which we have right here, straight all the way down to what's going to hit this line that we already have. And we're going to call it letter N. And we're using our new strap for adding an 1/8 inch. So my measurement is going to be 17 and 1/8 inch. And I'm going to try to get to intersect this line. So here we go. I'll click on that anchor point. I'll say okay. Create point connection. I'm going to come down here and I want it to be 17 and an 1/8 inch. So I'll click here. I'm going to say from point, my line, ooh, 17 and a half. That was close. So I'll delete that space 3 divided by 8. And I'll just say, okay. Okay. I'm going to right click to get out of that. N to O, that's going to be my side length. So for me, it's 8 and 1/8. Now let's look at this. So you know what I think I'm going to do? Okay, I think I'm going to add a point right next to it so there really is a point on the line because it didn't quite click. So I'm going to hit the letter A and I'm just going to click right here and I'll say, okay, great. Now I want to add a point that is 8 and 1/8 inch long from this new one. So I'll kind of eyeball over here, click right here, and I'll type in, I want to be 8 and 1/8 inch from the previous point. It works in a clockwise method too. So that's how I knew that this was the previous point as opposed to the next one. You have to imagine them like clockwise direction. I'll say, okay. Okay, so there is my point. That's actually going to be letter O. O to P is going to be my side length line directed to P, ends when it's equal from N to O. Okay, so I need O to P to also be 8 and 1/8 inch line, and I guess I want it straight from where N is. Is that what's going on here? Let's see here. N to P. Oh no, that's 1 and 1/4 inch out. Okay, I'm going to add 1 and 1/4 inch here. Okay, oops, that didn't, let me try going in. I'm going to hit the D tool, draw, click. I want 1 and 1/4 inch. Okay, so negative 1.14, which is 2.5. Y should be 0. Okay, and then I guess I'll right click and okay, O to P, side length line is directed to P, ends when N is the same, when it's equal to N to O. And then we draw a line from P to F. So, okay. So it wants to hit about 1 and 1/4. It wants it to be diagonal. I'm just worried because if it's already 8 and 1/8 straight here, it's not going to be 8 1/8 at a diagonal, but whatever, let's just go for it. I'll click here, I'll say okay, and I guess we want the line like to kick out about this much, so I'll just put it right here. I'll say okay, and then I'll right click and I'll say yeah. Then I think I'll just change length. I'll hit letter A to select it. Oopsies, not the letter A. I'll click my little, oops, cancel. My little selection tool, and I'll select this guy, and now I'll change its length. Segment length, we want to be 8 and 1/8 inch. I don't really know which is the first and second, but we'll figure it out. Ooh, right now it's only 5, so great. So I'll say 8 plus 1/8 inch. What happens if I say first? Did I already do it? Let me try apply. Nope. So I think what I'm gonna do, I have to get out of here and then I can say Control Z. Let's try that again. Let's try second this time. Second horizontal, maybe diagonal. Do second diagonal. Let's type this in again. 8 and 1/8 inch. Apply. There we go. That's very long. Whatever. Okay. Okay. So, okay, great. Get that. Okay, well, that's the end of figure 3.